Hello traders, welcome to another weekly gold XAUUSD price prediction and analysis video for next week. So in this video we are going to analyze gold chart on different time frames, and we are going to check important price action levels and price action structures that currently gold is following, so that we can utilize those levels in next week for finding buy and sell opportunities. So before going into the price action, we are going to check the latest COT, that is Commitment of Traders report. So for this particular report of managed money, you can see that the managed money previously reducing their long positions, these blue bar you can see, but they started to add in previous week, if you remember my previous week analysis video. And according to this trend, I was looking to buy side, because after this downtrend I was expecting that now managed money they again started to buying. But for this particular week, if we check this particular week, you can see over here that they again reducing their long positions. This time they again reduced their positions, long position. Also they reduced their short side. Shorts mean sell side, so they are decreasing both long and short side. So what this mean, if we check the overall trend and if we check these buy side buy positions for these particular 5 week 1 2 3 4 5, you can see there is not much change from their net long buy side or short side. These brown bar is the net short side, but there is not much change over to these positions buy and sell side. So what this mean, this is showing that the overall trend is currently in correction to sideways phase, because there is not much change into their net holding. So if you remember the previous week analysis video, I was looking for the buy side only, but as the trend is shifting, we have to shift our sentiment accordingly, and we have to check how price action behaving. So let's start with the daily time frame on price action. And as you can see on price action on daily time frame chart, this is the chart that currently I am following, and I am checking for a good swing buy opportunity or sell opportunity. So as you can see, overall in previous week we have seen that gold failed to break out from this trend line. Yes, price was slightly above to this trend line. If you remember previous week, we can draw this trend line like this and this, but overall after this breakout or this test, when price tested this trend line over here in previous week, this was the previous week closing, but after that we have seen that gold price again reversed back under this trend line. This is the dynamic resistance trend line, and after this we have seen a breakdown from this support trend line, this green trend line. And if you remember the previous week analysis, this was the major support that I marked, and the support zone is from 3260 to 3280. This was the support, and after the breakdown we have seen that gold price again took support on this major support and reversed back on the same day. This was on Thursday, and on Friday we have seen again that price again rejected near to this trend line, so again revert back and tested, or you can say closed above to this support. So overall on daily time frame, if you see the picture, it is consolidating again over to this region 3280 and this trend line resistance. So overall on daily time frame, the price is currently stuck inside this narrow range, we can say, and to move up or down, price need to break out, either break out from this higher side on trend line or need to break down from here. But as you can see, overall we are in correction phase, so I think we better have to wait for a confirmation to close below this support area to see more decline, and we can take sell opportunity. But I think as overall structure is bullish on higher time frame, we can wait for a reaction from this area or this area for another buying opportunity, because overall the trend on gold on higher time frame is in bullish side. So on daily time frame, as you can see, the price is currently stuck inside this range, and we have to wait for a breakdown or breakout on daily time frame with confirmation, then only we can trade on that direction. So overall view is to wait for buying near to this level. If we see correction like this, then this is a good buying area, and another good buying area is this. And if this failed, then the next buying area is at this level 3000. So the structure and the sentiment on daily time frame is to wait for confirmation, because currently we are in consolidation. And on weekly time frame also, you can see, if you remember the previous week analysis, in previous week the gold price closed about this major pivot. This was the pivot that we discussed. This line, this was around 3330. You can see previous week was closed above this level, but for the current closing week, price again returned back under to this level, which is not a good sign for bulls. And I think price can again go down and test this trend line, or it can trade in this consolidation range on weekly. The consolidation range is on weekly is 3330 to 3200, as you can see right over here. This rectangle from this low to this high. So on weekly also the price is currently consolidating on higher time frame also. If price break down on weekly time frame from this trend line and close below to this consolidation range, then the next zone on weekly time frame is also on 3000 level that we have to watch, and we have to wait for reaction from this zone. Then we can look for the buying opportunity, because overall trend is, I am repeating this again, that the overall trend is still favorable for bull, and we have to wait for buying opportunities again. Let's move on to monthly time frame. And monthly time frame, this time we have seen that the gold price closed with a doji or indecisive candle. This candle, this is very small body candle or doji candle. So to see the next move, we have to wait for another follow-up candle. So if another follow-up candle close above this area or close above this doji candle, then this can indicate the continuation in higher side. But if the candle close into the lower side, then we can expect some down move like this, and we have to wait for the buying opportunity on the levels that we discussed on weekly and daily time frame. Because on the monthly time frame, if you remember my previous week analysis video, the monthly time frame is currently in overbought territory, and we have to wait for some cool down on monthly to look for the buying opportunities. So this is the overall price action that we have to watch on live trading sessions. Also, another chart that I want to discuss is on dollar chart, that is DXY. On dollar, currently dollar is on support, and you can see this is on weekly time frame. And gold on dollar, you can see it is currently, if we talk in terms of the weekly time frame, you can see it is currently in oversold territory. So oversold means that we can expect some bounce on weekly time frame, like for one week or 2 week or 3 week, and price can, I think, revisit this zone around here 103 to 104, this zone, and over here I think price can return back like this. So if we see bounce on the dollar chart, that can pressure gold bulls, and we can see some more correction or consolidation in coming days, or like for 1 to 2, or I think maximum to 3 weeks, and then I think we can get a good buying opportunity on gold. So we have to keep eye on the dollar chart also, alongside with the gold chart. So the overall view is again that we have to wait for buying opportunity on gold. And for the data for the next week that we have to watch, let's discuss the data that we have to watch. On Monday we have ISM manufacturing PMI. On Tuesday we have JOLTS job opening. On Wednesday we have this ISM service PMI, and on 6th of June we have non-farm payroll. That is the major data that we have to watch. So these are the data and the price action that we discussed. We are going to discuss more about the levels in live trading session in Telegram channel. So see you there. Thank you.